Hey YouTube, what is going on, guys? So there's been a lot of drama in the gaming community, even in the Warzone community in general. So today we're reacting to all of it, seeing streamers getting caught cheating, using walls, a lot of drama just within like the community itself. You guys got to just peep this.
I did it because I needed the bread, and then as soon as I was able to get a couple dollars to my name.
Did Solidify ever hack?
Nah, he never used it. He just made people use it for him.
He literally bought people cheats. That's funny.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, this is the streamer that kind of, his friend was secretly recording him. Cyrus was in there admitting he cheated. So this is kind of crazy.
We were playing Claptic and Troy Shiesty. So basically, it was a 2v2 Warzone channel.
My clap get hacked.
I mean, they said never dancing. I mean, on this, I've played with a kid. I don't think he's hacked on this game, but I don't know about his past, so I can't say. But this game, I don't think he's hacked. He's pretty good.
I feel like he knows he's hacked, but
he's good when he wants to be good. Anyways, I don't care. But we played him. He respond. I wasn't gonna respond to Claptic because this is the time when everyone thought he was sus. So I wasn't gonna respond to him. I tweeted for a chow, and then they replied, and they still replied how much, blah blah. So we played them. I was walling.
oh,
And
so cringe.
Ultra Claptic, which is like 20 plus, and Choice and Solidify. I'll frag by Troy Shiesty by 4 kills, so like he had 12 while Troy Shiesty had like 15, 16, and then he got mad at me. He was like, "Oh, you want to play cheaters? You want to play this and that?" I'm like, "Dog, you're the one that replied to him." So when I start, talking back and speaking my shit, and like not letting him I don't know, be weird, he just started saying like this and that, and then
Bro's fried right now.
Yeah, we started talking shit to each other, and then he PC checked Claptic, and then he just muted me and shit, and then he blocked me on Twitter. And he was weird as because I can't say anything because I never played or seen her, watched her, but I was like, I had it on a Caldera versus him, and it was being Soli versus him and someone in a chow, and
you just tell he's just so comfortable. He doesn't even know he's being filmed right now. But the fact that he was walling, bro, and then like calling someone else weird, I don't know. It's just genuine OD.
I died, and I was following him, and there was no shots, no nothing, no info, nothing. I was just falling right behind him, just trying to see maybe if I could catch him, and he literally landed on a team's head without any info, no shots, none. I mean, he's on 1440p, but still, like, these kids were just like, he should have never known they were there.
Yeah.
So after that, I just knew he was cheating.
Does he still play?
Yeah, he still plays and shit.
I think there's a lot of people that can probably identify with what he was saying of like, man, I've been in really bad spots, and sometimes I'm willing to do whatever it takes to keep moving.
Yeah, apparently the guy was in debt.
What he did right, and I'm such a big Warzone head and want Warzone competitive to go so far that I'm split brain. I'm like, I feel for you, kid, but at the same time, like, we got to get every single person like you out of the scene ASAP, because otherwise there is no future for Warzone in a competitive standpoint ever, especially when you've got people cheating for a long time and their main account's not even getting banned.
That's crazy.
Wild.
That was, he said he cheated. I don't know how many, over the course of how many months. He also said he cheated in Warzone 2, right? Like,
right.
That's crazy.
He didn't get his main account back? What?
Well, I've already had 3 or 4 people already DM me what it is, and apparently it's something that isn't detectable by Ricochet from most people's perspective. So like, obviously we can send that over to whoever's in charge to see if they can do something about it, but like, they're not, that's not the only provider that can probably avoid things. And it's a learning system too. It's like, hey, it's going to take a while for it to catch up, and then once it finally does catch on to a process, it fixes it. That's why cheating got better for a really long time, and then it came back for a little while, and then it got bad again. Like, I mean, it's just always going to be
cycles. It's always the cycles. I was doing side bets against that kid when I played against him because the team was,
like I said, this was a big thing in the community, and when he came out and cheating, like, there's just like, and the thing is, like I always say, like, there's not big streamers who cheat. Like, the people who cheat are always just the ones, like, he was desperate for money. Like, I guess he was under 18 and owed some guy cash, so he was forced to cheat in a way to win bread back. I don't know, these are all like reactions in the community and stuff like that. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. But it's funny because I know because of this situation, a lot of people will say it's valid now that every streamer cheats, which just isn't the case.
It's probable to fucking lose 100%. I had a better teammate. My odds were like 90 to fucking 10 to winning that. And I ended up losing around $3,000 of not only wager money, but side bets as well, with the same fucking player that bet against me, that bet on Cyrus, which I think he probably knew he was cheating. You guys know Nobu Spartan?
No
I
way.
lost a lot of money to Nobu and side bets. And the funny part is, every time I played Cyrus and Zamza, Nobu always DM'd me for a side bet. Maybe it's a fucking coincidence. Maybe. I don't know.
Definitely not.
Could be a fucking coincidence. Who knows? But he also could have known.
Warzone
Well,
1.
I feel like you know.
obviously, there was aim assist. It was pretty broken. If you go back and play Warzone 1 compared to Warzone 2, bro, Warzone 2 even has way more aim assist than Warzone 1. If you need a Windows,
I agree.
I don't even know what, bro, setting or whatever, DS4 aim. Bro, you're terrible, man. I got to keep it a buck through. You stink. Like, you're terrible.
Haven't we talked about the trios before, chat?
Also, with the drama with World Series or Warzone coming up, obviously some of you guys have saw on Twitter, it was like massive. I think Huskers dropped Scummin from his team and stuff like that. If you're a part of the scene, you kind of know what he's talking about, but now Aydan's kind of chopping it up about it.
I don't know how they formed, but that team it doesn't make sense. Like, you have Scummin, who's this. You have Huskers. This is exactly what I said. So they reminded me of a classroom. Huskers reminds me of the math teacher. Right?
The math teacher
Scummin reminds me of the like kid that shoots spitballs at people and like yell, like he's like loud and gets in trouble and gets detentions. And then Gavin's like the stoner guy with the fucking sweatpants and the hoodie who just like stays in class and shit. That is literally like that. The trio. It just doesn't make sense to me. It's the weirdest fucking.
He said the spitball kid.
Oh, they made it this far. I said that probably like 2-3 weeks ago, man. And I would love them to all be on different teams and see them play with, you know, different squads and see how it works. So looks like it's happening at the end of the day.
What do I think about Scummin and Huskers? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I saw it coming. It was bound to happen. I don't care. You know what I mean?
Like Giannis, for example, like when he came in the league, or like there's just new people that come about, and I don't know. I feel like it's hard for like people to be open and accepting that there is insane talent. Yeah, like Tatum, just like newer players that are fucking insane, right? It is hard to come to the realization that like these people are these like nobodies essentially, right? These people you've never heard of. They've maybe been playing COD, you know, whatever, 2-3 years. They haven't been playing COD since it's been out, but they're fucking nasty. Like, it is hard to accept. It is, even for somebody like myself, right?
There definitely is people like that, just naturally gifted and talented. Definitely, no question.
Like Hisoka, for example. When Hisoka played the World Series of
Hisoka's the #1 player in the world right now, and he kind of came out of nowhere like last year, and he's just an absolute demon.
Warzone over at my house, the one for Caldera. He was telling us how he only started playing fucking COD, like he hasn't even played like all the CODs. Like me, I've started in COD 4. Soka said
I started Modern Warfare 3.
Started in like Black Ops 3 or something. Like, it is actually hard for me to fathom that someone started playing like COD during like jetpacks or like just some new ass COD, and they're just so fucking good. Like, it's hard to.
He's so good.
Like, seriously. But some people are just talented, man. And,
naturally gifted.
Obviously, everyone has the right to be, you know, skeptical about hackers and shit, because it is a super common thing, and it's really hard to prove, especially when someone's good. It's hard to prove. If someone's good, they're usually going to be pretty good at hiding it as well, right? They're going to be better. They're going to put themselves in situations that, like, they could kind of play off the hacks. Like, it is really hard to fucking, you know, expose people for hacking, especially good players.
That is true. That is true.
It's a mix of things. I think people are just so paranoid about the hackers, it's hard to give.
And the reason why everyone's paranoid is simply because of Verdansk, bro. Verdansk literally made everybody paranoid. It just made, you know, with all the hacking, it was never like that before Warzone. It was never like that before Warzone, ever.
New and upcomers with no names, like, credit, when it's just like hard to credit them. It's like, it is hard to credit a new player that is like maybe cracked as fuck. You just don't know. Like, you really don't know. That's why I think LAN like clears up a lot of that shit and helps prove stuff. Like I said with Hisoka, I honestly didn't know 100% he wasn't cheating. Like, I didn't think so. I thought he was naturally just very good. I didn't think
he was a demon.
I didn't, like, no, like, I couldn't fucking put it on my family's life or anything. But after he came over here, played World Series of Warzone and fucking won, like, I mean, that's really the most you could do to clear a name, right? That's the most you could do. And the crazy thing is,
won.
The crazy thing is, he could have, like, technically, I'm not saying he did it all. Technically, like, could have used a Cronus at home, right? But because he's so good, like, he still could have won, and like, we would technically not know. Like, imagine he went back home and just started hacking. Like, You know, you never fucking know with people, but
Especially when money's on the line. When money's on the line.
right? Somebody technically could
But-
do that. And now that their name's been cleared, it's like even easier for them to get around it. But no, I think Hisoka's amazing. I think he's like fucking. I think he's a god, man. I think how his little like story happened, just with like being accused of cheater, coming playing here, winning fucking basically on land. Like he played at this house and won. You know, the house of cheaters. No, I think that goes to show for a lot of people that there can be a lot.
Wait,
of
but if Aydan is hacking, then how do we really know if both of them are hacking? You never know. You just never know.
I don't think, again, because of how casual COD is, I don't think the thing of like everybody's cheating, all streamers cheat, I don't think that'll ever go away.
And nah, I can't. It won't. It won't.
Like, I really don't.
With Warzone, you can't.
I was up at 9 a.m. when Nico, 8 a.m. when Nico, and then I've been at the beach all day, bro. What the fuck's going on? You know what I mean? Kid is a clown. Nah. I mean, I didn't. You know what, man? I don't even have a lot to say about it. I figured I would bring it up, try to get ahead of it. If you guys are gonna bring it up to the chat, you know. Listen, I don't know the guy very well. I sat down with him. Shit.
This right, I heard Nick is talking about. I think FaZe Rain had said something about how much the FaZe pays him or something like that, and then Nick's kind of just responded.
2 times a time, maybe, you know. And I don't know him very well. I don't. I do know him like as well as you guys do. Like I've seen some of the things he's been through, and I know he's a Call of Duty veteran, a YouTube veteran, especially in it's just like the gaming space as a whole, man. He's just a vet. I feel bad for the things that he's been through, and I feel bad that him and some of the guys feel the way they do about the clan. You know,
I agree.
And I don't intend or want to get in between them or FaZe Clan and what they're doing. I just don't think it's not for me. I have to respect those that came before me, and I have to respect all the work and the time that they put into this organization, into this clan.
That's where Dante's dumbass wanted to say something, bro. Idiot.
Dante's I'm not gonna
so
really respond too crazy to
goofy.
him. I'm not gonna.
Dante goofy.
Yeah, I don't really have a lot to say to the guy. But I will say to you guys, the one specific part that I'll address.
This is such a great response.
That he did say. He kind of talked about my ethic and the work that I put in, the shit that I bring to the table in FaZe Clan. He kind of talked about that. And he had some choice words. I'll say this. I'm so proud of us. I'm so proud of this community. I'm so proud of my team. I'm so proud of my fucking damn self, man. I work my fucking ass off. People can say what they want to say, man, but I've been up on top of the game for fucking years, man. I've been up here, and we put in work, bro. We do shit that nobody else does. We do it in ways that nobody else does, and we've been doing this shit for a long time, and I'm proud of that, bro. So for him to come at my ethic, you know, the work that I put in, I think it's a little foolish. I think it's a little bit cringe, you know, but at the same time, I can take a step back and kind of understand that he's probably going through a lot.
Damn. It's a lot of drama. Just genuine, a lot of drama.